Yep.
What?
It was muted.
I was muted? Alright, put the mic check out there. Robert, welcome. Looking for my speed square. Check. No audio? Okay. Can't find my speed square. I hope I didn't bring that. I don't think I'd have brought that inside. Gotta have that for this. Should probably have 2 of those. Speed square, where are you? Gotta have that thing. Protractor and clamp. There we go. There you go. Glad the audio's on. Shout out Daniel. And I saw Robert G in the chat. Shout out Robert. You let me know if my butt is showing. I need that little gardener pad. Alright, so how far away from this am I here? Probably 2 inches from here. Let's do that. This is a job for ruler. Calvin, please. Yeah, I need something for my knees out here. It's crazy. It's alright. It's probably good for me. Thank goodness I got these pre-cut. You know what I mean? Shoulders are a little size of the head. Thanks, Wes. Appreciate you, man. There's some tune-ups that have to be done here. Some joinery has to be like corrected and improved, and it's like a burdenous job for me because I know I got to disassemble the whole bed to do it. I want this dovetail to be at 90 though, square rule. This like this, gotta be. It's just outside that long as these are 90, I don't think it matters if one of the mortise is not all the way in. But I want that, and it's bending a little, you know, this wood, not furniture grade. That's as good as I'm gonna get it. So all I need to do is I need to make sure that that it's at 90. That's all that needs to happen. That mortise is a bit out of place, that's all right. As long as these posts go in. Take it out just a cinch though. That's what I need though. Man, Wes had a great live today. I don't know if it uploaded yet. Definitely watch that. It's highly educational. I had a big huge knot in this too. Don't love that. I don't see that turning out very well. I'll move the camera and show it to you, but you know what a knot looks like. And they're 1.5 inches deep because they're 2x4s, right? So get our depth right. I got that 2 big knots in there. I am definitely second guessing my choice to, first of all, this piece of lumber is crap, but gotta work with what I got here. Carefully remove myself from there. Man, if y'all saw the knots on that, very discouraging. I'm gonna have to work that a bit. Thank you, Laxus. Welcome, Laxus. Got a knot right here. I don't want to saw my finger off. That sometimes happens when you have knots. They mess with you. Wouldn't even make that sound unless there was a knot in there. Yeah, screen's a bit far. If I move it in close, I'll move it in a minute, man. Took us a minute to find a view that worked. Oh, that's perfect. Miss Heather's bringing me a stool. Hey, babe. Zoom it slightly. Relaxes. And I want more of a small. Yeah, that's real sharp. not promise this is going to turn out well with 2 big knots in it. Yeah, I'm burning a lot of my scrap and chip wood here. Another thing to do, you could do with that is compost it. If you have a compost pile, it will compost, it just takes a long time. Some of the stuff that kind of digests a little bit longer is better for your compost pile anyway. So if you have wood chips and you do a lot of hand work like this, I got mountains of them, so just think of composting. I'm gonna use the chips to heat up a fire and heat my branding iron up so I can brand those mallets. Mallet giveaway, check it out. Check out my shorts and you'll see there's a video for it, explains how to join the giveaway. Make sure you subscribe. Gotta subscribe to be eligible. That went incredibly well for, you know, knock on wood, incredibly well for having these knots in it. We'll see if it's the right size, because adjustments will be hard too. Double tap that screen, please. Likes don't cost a thing. Like that. pretty drunk. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, it's we got a, let me go back to that comment because we got a new person in the house. Blue Sky, thank you for your comment. We are building a timber framed or traditionally framed bunk bed right now. I'm working on the bottom set of runners, and they're dovetailed to hold tension between the two sides. This one needs to be worked a little bit more. If you go back to the beginning of the video, you can kind of see what the frame looks like in full, if you're interested. This is where you get the big boys out for. I know, I like that smell too. You're like a cat. Cats love that smell too. This is a razor sharp chisel. Only reason it didn't go through this very easily because there's a huge knot right there. Yeah.
Just so you know.
Appreciate that light. Looks better. That's a tight fit right there. Woo! Might even want it a little looser than that. That's right, Blue Sky. This is gonna be, I'm gonna say 95% of the stuff in stores, but maybe there's a store with really awesome handmade bunk beds in it. But I appreciate that. I do take that as a compliment. Alright, so what we got here is got a situation. It looks a little bit short for this side. I don't know how that happened. Maybe need to cinch these in. Funny when you do a live stream, you got real world problems you got to deal with, or real project problems. This side is too wide, man. I kind of think I know why. My pencil. That. Thank you, Nikki New. And I missed your comment earlier in Wes's live, and I felt bad about it because I was out of there by the time I realized you had said hi to me. So I apologize for that. I do not want to end up with a situation where I have all these runners basically short because the two sides are not cinched in far enough. I maybe need to go backwards, dude, and end this live. I hate to say that, but I think I got a bigger problem with this brace right here. It's pushing it out. It's too long. And if I size these wrong, it could mess the whole bed up. But William, welcome, William Ray. I do want to put my I'm gonna put my branding iron in the fire because we got irons in the fire. Scooched in. Where's my letter? This is my branding iron right here. I'm gonna put this, got my little signature on it and a little beaver on the back of it. I'm gonna put this in the fire that I got outside for a couple minutes. Piece of dowel in there. Lots of different kinds of wood. I got another one that actually has some in it. Come on, start a fire. Start burning. Nah, do it this way. Put some big chunks in there, man. You don't want this handle too close. Doing it up cowboy style. All right, here's my concern. I'm gonna tell you all the concern before I roll out. This side's fitting. That side is too short. So this is the right length, 45 3/4. My thinking is that either this brace is too long or that one of the diagonal, both of the diagonal braces are pushing the legs out. And so I think I have to take them out at this juncture. And that means working on the bench for a little bit. I could probably adjust the camera and we could do that. Don't want to lose track of my branding iron. Shout out Pilato. Hope the wife is doing well. Everybody wanted reports this morning. Let's do this. Now, don't get upset with me if some of this goes wrong here, because a lot of times when you take pieces out of a bed that you created in your design, and sometimes there's little flaws. Let me take this fan out. I think it's these two braces, these tenons are like too long here. I gotta take them out. I gotta figure a way to take them out too, because these are all in. I don't want to take those out right now. I may have to. See if we can stress this wood to the point where it'll, there we go. These tenons, I think I got to cut these tenons back here. So when we go to the bench, we cut them back a little, just a smidge off the ends of them. And then potentially this piece too, which is tricky to even get out the net. Let me get my camera so I can see what y'all say in the chat. By the way, we got this mallet giveaway while I'm over here. I made these 3 mallets to give away to folks. Make sure that you subscribe. Eddie Murphy. Is that like trading places? You talking about trading places, Eddie Murphy? I'm just gonna trim a tiny smidge off these edges, man. I don't even really want to do it from both sides, just from the one side. Sometimes if you square off these edges on a tenon a little bit, like not square them off, like chamfer them with your chisel, it makes it a little easier going in. I don't want to take any more off. I'm gonna start with that. Seems a little closer, but I can't go down the row and have every single runner short, and that's what's going to happen. I'm going to have to cinch this side in. It's just a matter of whether I do it and do a bunch of work and regret it or not. You gotta leave them things in there for a minute too. All right, one thing I want to check here. Y'all see this right here? This beam right here has to come out. And it's really tricky. I'm gonna have to take all the runners out. I think I gotta go. This is what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna label all my runners so I can remove them all and disassemble this bed. Take this out. Basically rebuild that. I got a sticker sheet here I need. We're gonna label all top runners with red. I gotta disassemble it, guys. I hate to do it, man, but I really have to get that next piece in there right. I thought I was just gonna go today, but looks like I gotta label these, take them out. I'm waiting on my branding iron right now in the fire. Come out of there and be able to You don't want to, these are all tailor fit to individual dovetail sizes. I try to make them 85 degrees, but they're all hand carved, so they're all slightly different. All right, so those are all tops. Are you a top or are you a bottom? It's like, nah, I'm just playing with y'all. I always gotta have some kind of a joke like that. All right. Pencil. Why is it my most important tool, my pencil? It's the one I misplaced the most. Maybe it's because I use it the most. Oh, here we go. All right, we're gonna call this, I don't know if y'all can see me right now. Leave my, all right, so you can kind of see the bed. That corner that you're looking at there, we're gonna call that northwest. That's the northwest corner. So what I do on here is I go on this one and I say northwest. I already know it's top because it's got a red sticker, but I'm gonna put T on the top of it just to be sure because I'm anal. We're gonna call this top northeast, and actually I need to put a number code on it. If we're gonna start from 1, I'm gonna call it garage, because I labeled them from the other side first. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll call it number 11. This one goes to 11, guys. Top northwest, this is 11. And we make sure that that's labeled on both sides. Top northwest, this is 10. Top northeast, 10. It's not the cardinal directions, right? Because it's a square. This one should be easy to remember because it's a half lap, but I'll label it just like the other one's. Top northwest 9, because in case I get lost with something else, it might help me find my bearings with something else. It's kind of a puzzle. Top northeast 9. We call this 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 is southeast. Oh my gosh. I almost got disrobed by that plant. Southwest. This is 1. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's all correct. So now that I got those labeled, I can remove these tines from the bed, disassemble this. Take this beam is my problem, I think, right here. It needs to be, the mortises on this are either too shallow or the tenons are too long. It's one of the two. It's probably the mortises are too shallow because I had to cut them with all chisel, all hand work. So let me go check that fire and see whether my branding iron is there. It's ready. It's not a roaring fire. That's not really what I want right now. I'm kind of trying to burn away waste end. A lot of this wood was sitting out in the wet. I think I need a little more heat than that, guys. It's not my Boy Scout fire, you know. I know better. You tell me Heather took a lighter fluid. Oh no. Here we go. We're gonna get that thing going. I blame Heather for the lighter fluid. See how I do that? Like that. We're gonna get this baby started because I need this thing to go. Woo! Yo, that's burned all my hairs off. And I only got a few. Just took all my leg hairs off. Glad y'all didn't see that. Glad y'all don't have smell-o-vision either. Yeah, I gotta blame Heather for the stuff that I do, and if I lose something, where's Heather at? She does. She cuts the tenons too short. She told me this was wide enough. I said, Heather, nah, it's not, you know. And she said, yeah, it is. Just cut it, you know. And I said, no, we measure twice and cut once, you know. That's what we do. She said, all that stuff is nonsense. Measure once, cut once. And I said, no, Heather, don't do that way. She said, you do it that way or I'll hit you. And I said, okay. She said, do it that way or I'm going to hit you with your mallet. And I said, okay, just please don't hurt me, you know. That's what I said. Just please don't hurt me. Then she took a swing at me, you know, and I said, ah, that was the sound I made. No, please. But I love you. Right? How do you guys act when you get physically attacked by your significant other? I'm just kidding. She doesn't physically attack me. Please don't actually believe that's true. Mallet giveaway now marketed towards women. Absolutely, yeah. See, you can hit someone with these mallets. Now, I'm not recommending that. But you certainly could do that. I gotta test this thing on a piece of wood. No, don't, please. That's what I say. I'm practicing. Yeah. Now this should stay hot enough for a minute. Now I left it in there for a long time. Don't touch the business end of this guy. Smells like burning stuff. I don't even mind the whole design being on there. I probably put maybe just my signature part. Once you put this down, you're done, you're committed. Maybe not hot enough, we'll see. Usually you see some smoke coming up. Pilato, see you later, man. Pass my love along to your wife, and hopefully you guys everything comes together for you. Kind of how it is, a little bit hot actually. I can actually sand this thing off and try it again. It's got the little beaver. That's actually my signature at the bottom. It's probably getting around the right temperature right now. Let me test it on a piece of wood. I'm not too worried if that turned out bad, because you just sand it off and go again. Shout out to Gerhardt Industries who made this thing. They are a really cool company if they're still around. I've had it for a number of years. Yeah, it needs to go back in the fire. It's actually not hot enough anymore. Yeah, that's not my best. It's been a while since I branded something. So we'll try that again. I've got my signature kind of, when I sanded it, my signature came out at the bottom. I used to put this on all the furniture I made, so it would be the way that I labeled my stuff. Probably just the signature side down, maybe. That's what I would probably do if I did it again, and I will do it again. Ooh, I think it's hot enough to burn me. See if it's burning my bench. I'm quick on my feet, man. Man, I'm so worried about the bed, dude. Oh, I gotta get that tight cinched up, man, because I mean they'll fit on there like that, but there'll be a gap like this big on the other side of the bed. How would that look? Terrible. I can't have that. I can't have that. So I'll answer my own question. Terrible. Yeah, I definitely know how to flee. Well, I got y'all up there. I might as well add some oil to this ash mallet that I got here. We'll wrap it up at like an hour maybe. Got these other two mallets. This one I actually tongue oiled the other night, but I sanded it since then. By the way, this lighter is not for smoking cigarettes, so please don't cancel me off of YouTube and give me a strike. That lighter is for lighting the stove. Let's do this one first, because chunky stuff is just like solidified tongue oil. Like almost saponified when I added a surfactant in there. Kind of, if you know what saponification is, chemical reaction. Hey, go ahead and double tap that like, man. Come on, y'all. Got 11 likes. I've been on for a minute. Let's get me up a little bit, man. Push that up a little bit. I'm gonna be a little selfish. Push that like button. Double tap the screen. As soon as you ask for likes, you lose 10 people. Hey, make sure you subscribe to get a chance to get one of these mallets shipped to you. I was gonna say to pick up one of these mallets, but you don't have to pick it up. It'll come to you. It's like it's 2020 again, you know? When it seemed like people cared about us. Kind of, sort of, depending on how you look at it. Really, before you put tung oil on, and even sometimes while you're putting it on, you want to hit it with sandpaper. That's right, man. One stock is Hey Arnold, the other stock is Homer Claus today. I was so excited to tell somebody that. And this mallet, which is special because it's made out of ash, and I think I did a better job on this one. Doesn't have the heavy swing that the maple ones have, though. That is one thing about it. Yep, it's Hey Arnold and Homer Claus. What's this? I love this ash mallet, man. Nobody picks this one. It's gonna stay home. Tung oil, penchacryl. I think it's citrus solvent that I have in there. Mostly safe stuff, food safe stuff, because I did a lot of cutting boards. Yeah, I mean, I think Wes and I should. They have a go live together thing, and I would do that with all the other friends too. You know, Mike, we go live together on Fridays, but that's his live kind of through OBS or Streamlabs or whatever he uses. And then there's other people, man. Even if like the person and I don't like kick it that hard, that's all the more reason. Look on TikTok, man. They got people who are pro-Israel and pro-Palestine on the same TikTok, right? Because they know they figured it out. It's not about whether you agree. It's about the audience and what they think, what they're getting out of it, all right? Ash mallet there. I think it's starting to look quite nice. Mallet Wars. Yeah, it was like Wood Wars. That's one we could do. Either we both have the same project or we're just working on two different projects. It doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. It's whatever we want. That's why we chose this thing, because we can do whatever we want. We don't have to listen to somebody. I can hear it burning my table. I can smell it burning the table. So it's hot. All right, I'm gonna go same direction. Should be able to fit the whole beaver on there. It's not always perfect that it comes out. You see my little signature on the bottom of it. The little beaver on there. This one I'll try with just the signature. Whew, that metal part's hot, hot, hot. Right? Little signature on there. Maybe it'll do one more, maybe not. It stays hot for a minute. That one's on a curved section. Probably need to redo that. Some cowboy stuff, man. Cowboy stuff. Yeah, I'll burn it right up. I'll make it better. There we go, see? Boom, got the signature on there. Man, it's still hot. Kind of hard to see, but you got your little maker's mark on there. So if you see somebody's mallet, you go to somebody's house and they happen to have one of your mallets when you become a big, huge mallet maker, you know, you'd be like, that's my mallet. You got your little name on it. This one got the whole beaver on it. Not so sure about that, but it's all right. Somebody's getting it for free. True story, people don't appreciate things that are free. That's why you notice when people get gifted memberships, they don't renew, but you have people who get memberships, you know, and they pay for them and they appreciate them. Beavers and wood, man. Beavers love some wood. It's a beaver butt and my signature. Yeah, this author that told me that one time, he said he used to give away copies of his book, but he would find them in the room when he left. And he decided that he would no longer give away free copies of the book unless he told the audience, hey, it's no big deal. You can just give it back to me. If you don't want it, he's a motivational speaker. He said, sometimes people don't appreciate things that are free. That is so true, man. People don't appreciate things that are free. You have to take them away from them and charge money for them to appreciate them. And numeric value has to be placed on everything, Dave. How much is it worth? How much do you make? That's what everybody is operating on. Double tap that screen for me. Give me another like. Because we're going to roll out. I'm going to have to disassemble this bed. And we'll just do another live. We're here every day, basically. Wes. Shout out to Wes. Shout out to everyone else in the chat. Let me go back a minute. Was Mike ever in here? Daniel definitely was. And Pelado was. We had Elizabeta Kauka. Appreciate her being here today from wherever. Looks like maybe Eastern Europe. Kavka, Czech Republic or something in Eastern Europe. Blue Sky back again. Did we see Blue Sky? Where did I see Blue Sky? Maybe in Wes's chat or up into here. Appreciate you, Blue Sky. And then we had Laxus was up in here today too. Nikki New, shout out. William Ray. Everybody. Appreciate y'all being here, man. Appreciate you supporting it. Double tap before you go if you forgot to do so. And I will see you all later. Do the next right thing. Make something out of wood. Make something beautiful. Check out Wes and all these folks' live streams and all of their videos. Check out my videos. I got shorts. Join the mallet giveaway, and I